Texas has many restored forts, or presidios as they were called. True, some of these were in ruins when restoration began, but the finished work on most of them is remarkable. One such structure is Fort Parker, which stands near Highway 14 between Mahia and Groesbeck.
A large sign directs the motorist a short distance away from the highway to the nearly perfect restoration of the early Fort Parker. In the spring of 1834, a little band of pioneers led by John Parker built this stronghold. It became the home of 31 people. The fort is an excellent example of how our forefathers met the threat of the Comanche and Kiowa Indian raids of that period. A large blockhouse rises above the living quarters. There are several one-room cabins on the grounds. These were built with large chimneys which served fireplaces that warmed the cabins and where the simple fare of the settlers was cooked. In each of the cabins, there are mute relics of the period, reminders of a crude way of life which was necessary to win the battle of the frontier. Tables, cooking utensils, and parts of an old musket provoke questions from visitors to the fort. Could it have been this musket that was placed at this gun hole on the day Fort Parker fell? On May 19, 1836, 300 Comanche and Kiowa braves attacked the poorly defended structure. Moments later, most of the settlers lay dead. A member of the Parker family is buried in the center of the fort's enclosure. Though these Parkers died defending the fort, Texas history remembers best little 9-year-old Cynthia Ann Parker, who was captured by the Indians. Cynthia Ann never returned to the fort. She grew up with the Indians and became the wife of Peta Nocona, a great chief in the Comanche Nation. However, Fort Parker is not a monument to any one person. It was restored and it attracts thousands of Texans each year for another reason. Its blockhouse, its cabins, its walls tell better than words the faith our forefathers had in the future of the frontier.